The 49ers are feeling confident heading into their next wild card game because they've won 10 games in a row to end the regular season. They have a good standing as the second seed in the NFC, and they showed how powerful they can be when they defeated the Cardinals 38-13 in the last week of the regular season. However, their coaches want to make sure that their confidence doesn't turn into complacency, even though they had a strong win in the last game. There are still some things that the team needs to improve on in order to do well in the playoffs. Although the 49ers don't have any major weaknesses, there are still small problems that need to be fixed in order for them to have a successful playoff run. The 49ers don't have any major problems, but there are some minor things that need to be fixed for them to have a good chance to go far in the playoffs, which many people expect them to do. Welcome to 49ers News. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Number 1. Unleashing the power of the right side of the offensive line. The 49ers were fired up to take the field and prove their worth, but they initially struggled to hit their stride on offense in the first half. One major obstacle standing in their way was the veteran defensive end J.J. Watt, who was playing in his last NFL game and was relentless in generating pressure against the right side of the 49ers' offensive line. Rookie right guard Spencer Burford had a tough time dealing with Watt, and with left guard Aaron Banks suffering a knee injury that forced Daniel Brunskill to fill in, the Niners were unable to rotate Burford and Brunskill as they have been doing for most of the season. But, the 49ers did not give up, they kept fighting and found their offensive groove. They know that they have to perform better if they want to win the wild card round next weekend. They are hoping that Banks can recover from his MCL sprain in time for the playoffs, so they can have two options on the right side of the offensive line. Should Banks be able to play, the 49ers will have to make a decision about their strategy for the playoffs. They may choose to stick with their rotational policy or pick a definitive starting right guard for the postseason. Daniel Brunskill has more experience, and that may appeal to the coaching staff, but Spencer Burford has had some great moments as a rookie, and they may want to give him a chance in the postseason. Number 2. Crushing slow starts on defense. The 49ers put on a dominant performance against the Cardinals, outscoring them 38-7 after Arizona scored their first touchdown. But defensive coordinator, DeMeco Ryans, is not taking this win lightly and is focused on driving the importance of starting strong in the next game. What irritated Ryans the most was the Cardinals' second scoring drive. The 49ers had them on the ropes twice with 3rd and long, but they allowed and shut down their opponents from the get-go. The 49ers are a team with immense talent and are known for creating turnovers, but they cannot afford to give better teams a chance to gain momentum as they did in the first half against the Cardinals. The Niners' defense, led by Ryans, will be laser-focused on not making the same mistake against more dangerous opponents in the elimination games ahead. The 49ers will not let their guard down. They are determined to make a deep run in the postseason, and nothing will stand in their way. Number 3. A secondary on fire. The 49ers must address the surrendering of explosives. The 49ers secondary is on fire, with Charvarius Ward and Jimmie Ward impressing at outside and nickel corner respectively. However, there is a growing concern surrounding some members of the defense that are consistently giving up explosive plays. Deommodore Lenoir, in particular, struggled, and Tashaun Gipson missed a tackle and allowed Green to surge into the end zone. Despite this, Gipson has been one of the most underrated stories of the 49ers' successful season, snaring 2 interceptions and keeping the starting free safety spot for the entire year. He was signed in August following injuries at safety. The other safety spot, occupied by Talanoa Hufanga, is causing greater anxiety for the team. Coach Robert Saleh has criticized Hufanga for poor eye discipline, inspire him to elevate his game during the playoffs. With the second-year safety's boom-bust style of play, the team is counting on him to come out on top in these high-pressure moments.